welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, and the Rams will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. He'll pull it on the read. Across the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Aztecs are on the move.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Abraham. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So the Colorado State Rams offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw, it's Abraham. Fires to the big fella. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
And the Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not on the same page there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls it in. It's Daniel. Looking for room at the 30. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Aztecs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. He'll get rid of it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rams just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's John. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Rams look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Trying play action. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Looking for a man. It's Abraham. Going for the big play. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hatchett. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The gift to the back. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Georgia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. That's caught. It's Griffin. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the Aztecs in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Finds his tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He wants to take the top off. Holds it in on the left. Touchdown, Aztecs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking left. Found the spot in the defense. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Used the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Rams will send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Aztecs will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tucker. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
First and goal, Colorado State.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Rams! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
San Diego State, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown, and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. From the gun, running back gets the give. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Off play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Abraham. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Aztecs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Aztecs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on third and short. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Close enough for a field goal try, but they want more. Going for it on fourth and short from the 20. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. All wideouts, no backs. To the air on first down. Got the back over the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you...
He lobs one high down the left side. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Georgia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Give to the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Abraham. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. Wants to bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. It's complete to the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. The Rams can really attack on this second and short. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. It's third down and the line to gain is the 36. Here's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air on fourth down. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And the Aztecs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's first and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Gets it out to the 21, and that's not enough to move the chains. It'll be fourth down.
On to kick it away.
Kick is in the air. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
The Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Hatchett.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Fights off a defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line. Now the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on! They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Here's the handoff. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's John. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Tucker. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner goes down. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit breaks into the open. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on first down from the 28.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Got it in the middle. It's Clemens. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a man. It's Abraham. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Just a short pass to the tight end. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It is good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Slithers into space. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Grabbed in the middle. It's John. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's open on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. It's a draw. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the punishment has been extended.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. SMU is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost reminds me of the days of the great Pony Express. They're up 14 over NC State. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Reads it, fires complete. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now facing a third and long. Off the play fake. Under fire. Makes the catch. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He's got it on the move, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give to the tailback. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Abraham. Sets up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Here's the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. A shot toward the end zone. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Offense working from the pistol.
Offense is stopped. Will be the turnover on down.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll go to the ground. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Field goal is good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. To the air, it's Abraham. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run to the left. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And that one did not work. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown. down instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The RPO, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Rams. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. SMU has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up by 21 over NC State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's taking a deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. That's reeled in. It's Griffin.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.